Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Day to Day, the podcast where we explore the joys and challenges of everyday life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Whether it's personal growth, navigating relationships, or just tackling the chaos of the day, we're here to talk about it all and hopefully help you along the way.
So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you going.
And let's dive into today's episode. Hey there, listeners. Today we're diving into something that's, pretty universal: anger and how it ties into relationships.
That's right. It's interesting how often we think we know people until, boom, they get really angry, and then it's like we're meeting them for the first time.
Exactly. So if you're wondering what's up with your partner's explosive anger, or maybe even your own, you're in the right place. Let's unpack what anger can actually reveal about us.
Yeah, some say that anger is like a mirror reflecting our true selves. But why is that? Is it just about losing our temper?
Well, it's more than that. When someone gets angry, it's actually tied to how our brain's wired. Our nervous systems can vary a lot between individuals, influencing how we react when things go south.
Ah, you mean like Pavlov's dog, but for anger, some people are neurally set to react faster and maybe not as balanced?
Exactly. Some folks have what's called an excitable temperament. They're super quick to respond, emotionally charged even, but struggle with balance, making them prone to outbursts.
So it sounds like managing anger for them is like swimming upstream, but doesn't everyone have anger differently?
For sure, it's not just about how often you get mad. Anger is also about how we regulate emotions. Some use a primary evaluation strategy, jumping straight to the worst conclusion.
While others take a beat and reframe the situation, right? That's that cognitive reappraisal, I think it's called.
Spot on. They shift their perspective to calm down. But when someone stays in the red zone, it can show us their less polished core beliefs.
You mean like when someone who's all about, say, social justice suddenly turns on a waiter when they're frustrated?
Yep, that sudden flip really makes you wonder, doesn't it? It might just show they're not all they present themselves to be.
And what about how anger affects relationships? If someone keeps lashing out at their partner, what's that say about their feelings?
Great question. If someone cares about you, they'll try to control their anger because, they don't want to lose you.
But if they're always blowing up and showing zero restraint, it's a big hint they might not value you as much as you'd hope.
Exactly. The difference between clear and chaotic anger is huge here. Clear anger is rational and controlled, even under pressure.
Whereas chaotic anger is like a short temper unleashed, personal attacks, refusal to listen, or even escalating to violence. Yikes!
Yeah, and those chaotic moments can also involve manipulating power by silencing others and refusing accountability.
Which sounds emotionally draining. If someone's partner shows these signs, it might be best to reevaluate the relationship, don't you think?
Absolutely. Love isn't simple, though. If you notice these traits, it might be worth having a real conversation about anger and control.
And if talking things out doesn't work, setting boundaries is crucial. But what if you're the one with the anger problem?
Tough one. Our brains mature differently, so some self-awareness and self-care activities can help manage anger issues.
Like journaling or meditation to build those emotional reserves? That's a great start to controlling impulsive anger.
Or trying to reframe situations positively could help too. Like, rather than cursing your late subway ride, maybe appreciate it wasn't due to a wreck.
And remember, a partner who truly cares won't use anger as a cover for harmful behavior. It's never an excuse.
Exactly. Keep an eye out for those red flags, and if you spot them, always better to address them head on.
So listeners, how about checking in on yourself or your partner? Maybe have some honest chats about how you both handle anger?
And if you're in a relationship where anger's a constant cloud, it might be time for some serious decisions. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Stay balanced, not just emotionally, but in love too. Until next time, folks.